Hi guys, author Michaela Jade here with another episode of Tidbits and Scribbles. This time I have a brand new sponsor, and this sponsor is really fun. It's Chrissy's Cupboard in Lacon, Illinois. So if you're anywhere near, like north of Peoria, Lacon, Illinois is a little bitty town with almost nothing there, except Chrissy's Cupboard, which is worth the drive. Oh my god. So when I talked to Chrissy about being a sponsor, she was ecstatic. And she volunteered to give me some samples, which is amazing because I have some right here to show you. Look at that. There are apple turnovers, like this one here is an apple turnover. This is a hand pie. There's some Rice Krispie treats. And let me see if I can get those closer for you so you guys can see those. Those are so amazing. Look at that. There's a chocolate chip muffin and an apple crumb muffin. There was an apple crumb muffin. I don't know what happened. Let me show you something else maybe. So here we have some candies and then cocoa Rice Krispie treats with the sprinkles and the candies and the dipped pretzel sticks. I mean, she's got everything. And right now, wait, what happened? No, it's mine. Right now, what's happening is her kids went back to school, so her hours are a little funky. So she said the best way to get a hold of her is give her a call. Okay? So get a hold of her either on Facebook. You can like Chrissy's Cupboard on Facebook, or you can give her a call at her shop, Chrissy's Cupboard. So if she doesn't answer the phone, leave her a message about, hey, here's what I'm looking for, here's what I want. I bet you she could even ship you some of these really good stuff, because as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to go steal those plates back and get me some of those. Because those are really good, they smell good, and I've been wanting to eat them all weekend. Okay, now this is my chance. It's Monday night. I'm going to have a good time eating those snacks. If I ever get them back. So anyway, let's get on with Tidbits and Scribbles. Because I'm really excited to tell you about the Peking Marigold Festival that I was just at. Now, I didn't intend on going to this. That's why you didn't see a big, like advertising, like, hey, I'm going to be here, come see me. I didn't know until the last minute I was going to be able to do it. And a friend of mine already had a booth, already had a table, and she said, hey, why don't you come sit with me and see if you like it, see if it's something that you would want to do. So I thought, well, okay, I'll go. I'll see what it's all about, you know. Oh my God, I'm so glad I did. So glad I did. You guys would not believe. Like, if you're anywhere near Pekin, Illinois, and you get the chance to do the Pekin Marigold Festival as a vendor with it's called Arts in the Park. Oh my God, there's over 200 vendors. Did you hear me? 200 vendors. It literally, I'm a local person, but I'm not familiar with Pekin, or as familiar with Pekin as some people are. I didn't realize how big the Marigold Festival was. If you have a festival near you that's got this many vendors, just go. Every author I talked to, whether they were new to the area or they've done this 5 or 6 years, they all say this is their best event by far all year. Okay? So, I got lucky. I got to join in with a friend at her booth, and I'm telling you, this is the place to go. They had everything. They had many other authors. They had, of course, your arts and crafts crowd. But they also had nerds. I'm sorry, guys, but book nerds are my deal. Like, I love book nerds. I am one. I love them. They were there. They were out in force. So I had a really good time. Made a lot of new connections, a lot of new email addresses for my newsletter. So I talked to people about ARC readers, beta readers. I talked to people about getting on my street team. So all these connections and all these great things happened all at the Pekin Marigold Festival. I never would have guessed that an outdoor festival would be a great place to sell books, but it was. It was amazing. So don't count those places out. If they're local to you, they don't cost you a lot of money. Maybe hop in there and see how it goes. I mean, if it doesn't cost a lot, what have you got to lose? A table fee? Maybe if you have a good time, gather some signatures, talk to some people, maybe you even build your network. So don't count those places out. This Tidbits and Scribbles is going to be a little bit different, guys, because I want to say how grateful I am to each and every one of you guys that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I know that we make jokes about it, like, hey, I'm going to beat my friend Brian, I'm going to get more subscribers than him. It's really not a numbers game for me. It really is about helping you guys hone your craft, become better wordsmiths, become better artists, become just better motivated to do what it is that you do. I have a friend that makes fishing lures. I have a friend that does artwork. I have a friend that builds RC cars. I have friends that do all kinds of things. My daughter does a greenhouse business and she sells flowers. So there's all kinds of businesses that are quote unquote creative. They're not your typical 9-to-5 job. And we're making it. We're making it our job. So in this new era, I guess you could call it, of COVID, and we're trying to be social distance while still keeping our social networks. It's tough. I won't lie, guys, it's tough. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and between now and then, there's little lights that you can focus on. Like, I had a great time with my friends at this Peking Marigold Festival. I have a great time talking to my friends online. I have a fantastic time teaching you all how to hone your craft. That's why when I get emails about, hey, can you cover this topic, or can you cover that topic, or I'm not sure how to publish, can you show me how to publish? Honest to God, I had a guy walk up to my booth and he was like, my mom wrote a book and I'd really like to publish it for her. How do I go about that? I spent an hour and a half teaching this guy how he can go about publishing his mom's book. And he's like, I don't really want to sell it, but I'd like to get it published so that she has an actual book in her hand. So I went through it with him for an hour and a half. Now, in that hour and a half, maybe I'd have had a customer come by and buy books. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that guy remembers my name. He remembers that I was helpful. He remembers that he can come to me again and say, hey, can you help me? I've got another question about, I tried this, this, and this, and I'm kind of hung up on this question here, or this step here. I'm not sure where to go next. I'm okay with that because I'm confident he's going to take all that information and use that to print that book for his mom. Now, artists, authors, beware. There are people out there that are just, I call them time killers. And for whatever reason, they don't mean to, they just are who they are. And they're going to kill your time, as in, they're going to talk to you all day about nothing, and the wheels are going to turn, but nothing gets done. Like, they'll tell you about this project they've had for 15 years, and they're just not ready to publish it yet, or they're just not ready to show anybody their artwork yet. Those are the people that you have to kindly, gently move along. Because you know that if they've worked on the project for that many years and it's gone nowhere, and by their own admission, it has gone nowhere because, I don't feel like it, or I'm just not into it that much, or whatever excuse it is they make, and they'll make a few of them. You'll be able to pick these people out of a crowd. Move them along. All they're doing is taking up space. Do it gently, maybe. You don't have to be rude. You just have to say, I tell you what, could you go visit some other vendors? Well, I help these customers. And then when I'm not busy, then maybe come back and talk. And a lot of times they'll go off and they'll talk to other vendors and they'll go about their way, and they may not even come back. So be careful of the time killers, but I'm always there to help, guys. If you really truly will take a step forward, I am there to help. I love it. I love it when you guys come to me and you say, I tried drafts to digital, or I tried KDP. I don't really like it, or it didn't really work for me. Okay, let's talk about it. Why didn't you like it? What didn't work for you? I have friends on both sides of the fence on, do you get an ISBN number from Bowker, or do you let Amazon assign you one? I've got friends on both sides of that fence. Nothing wrong with either side. It's what you choose to do and what you prefer to do. Not one of my friends, my close friends, will tell you, you must do it this way. Because we all know that what works for them may not work for you, and vice versa. So guys, let me know what it is that you need. Let me know what it is. Send me those emails. Keep them coming. I love them. Let me know the subject that you want to talk about. Let me know if you have more questions about Chrissy's cupboard. Anything you want to know, send me an email. Hit me up on Facebook. Leave it in the comments here on YouTube, and I will answer them. I will cover topics you'd like me to cover. Just let me know. And next, after this show, Monday nights are pretty quiet for the Rising Tide Broadcast Network, but look up the Rising Tide Broadcast Network card that's got everybody's shows listed. Dan Hollifield has been diligent about updating that sucker whenever we change our minds or change our shows, or something comes up, or we add a new show. The Dastardly Dingoes are joining us, so Dan had to update the card again. Poor Dan. But it's something he truly loves. He loves helping out. He loves the graphics part of it. So let us know, guys. Let us know what you need. Send us emails about what you enjoy about our programs. Send us emails about what's not working for you. We always take suggestions. Some better than others. I'm not, some better than others. But, yeah, guys, let us know. And if there's anything that I can help you with personally, cover a topic for you, let me know. And I will catch you guys on the flip-flop.